You might think you know Linda Blair, the girl who shocked the world in The Exorcist. But there is a side to her story that most people never hear. A side that made people stare, whisper, and sometimes even look away. What she wore, how she acted, and the choices she made left people with their mouths wide open. Stay with us because by the end of this video you will see exactly what Linda Blair did that made headlines, broke rules, and left absolutely nothing to the imagination. Let us go back a little. Linda Blair was just 14 years old when she played Regan in The Exorcist. People were scared out of their seats. Some even fainted in theaters. But for Linda, it was just acting. She was a quiet kid with a love for animals and dreams of living a normal life. But normal? That word did not stay with her for long. After The Exorcist, Linda became super famous. Everyone wanted to know what she was doing, what she was wearing, and where she was going. She was suddenly not just a kid actress but a movie star. And being a star meant people expected her to be more than just the little girl from a horror movie. As Linda got older, she wanted to break free from her scary movie image. She did not want to be remembered only as the possessed girl. So she tried something bold. She changed her look, her style, and even the kind of movies she chose. In the late 1970s and early 1980s, Linda started showing up in outfits that were very different from her early days. Skirts got shorter, tops got tighter, and cameras never looked away. She was no longer hiding behind makeup and scary scenes. She wanted to be seen as a real woman, bold, fearless, and not afraid to show skin. But some people did not like that. Here is where things got intense. In the year 1983, Linda Blair did a photo shoot that made people talk for many years. Pictures were for a fitness magazine. Now, you might think a fitness magazine is about health, right? Not this one. Linda showed up wearing a small white swimsuit. It was so revealing that people questioned if it was okay to print those photos at all. You could see almost everything. And just like that, the sweet girl from The Exorcist was now the center of adult attention. Some called her brave. Others called it too much. But one thing is true, she left nothing to the imagination. Now you may ask, did Linda ever regret showing that much of herself? Well, she has answered that in interviews. She said she did not regret anything. For her, it was about freedom. She was tired of being told what to wear, how to look, and how to act. She wanted to take control of her own image. And even though people judged her, she did not back down. She said, "People will always talk, but I know who I am." That is pretty powerful. But not everything was easy after that. Linda faced a lot of problems. The media would not leave her alone. Paparazzi followed her everywhere. Every dress she wore, every party she went to, people were ready to take pictures and gossip. She also struggled with being typecast, meaning directors only wanted her for certain roles. They did not see her as a serious actress anymore, just someone who looked a certain way. That must have been really hard. In the 1990s and 2000s, Linda Blair stepped away from big Hollywood roles. She did not stop acting, but she chose smaller, more personal projects. And you know what? She found peace in something totally different. Animals. Linda started an animal rescue. She saved dogs, fought for animal rights, and spent time helping shelters. Away from the flashing lights, she found her true passion. Now that is something that most people do not know. The same woman who shocked people with her bold outfits also became a hero to hundreds of animals. So what does this all mean? Linda Blair did not follow the rules people tried to place on her. When they told her to stay quiet, she spoke louder. When they told her to cover up, she wore what made her feel strong. When they said she was just a child star, she became something more. She may have left nothing to the imagination, but she also did not leave any doubt about one thing: she did things her way. So, was it too much? Or was it just a young woman showing the world she was in charge of her own life? That is for you to decide. But one thing is clear: Linda Blair was more than a movie star. She was someone who stood out, who did not play by the usual rules, and who shocked the world not just once, but again and again. Thanks for watching. If you found this story interesting, give us a thumbs up and do not forget to hit that subscribe button. There is a lot more where this came from. 'Cause behind every famous face, there is a story you have never heard.